Good afternoon, this is MetLoop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to see a lot of wet weather, especially for the west coast this afternoon. We're still seeing that conveyor belt of moisture making its way into California, and of course, as we're seeing a storm system make its way through, all that moisture is starting to spread east into portions of Idaho and Utah, and going through the next couple of days, we're going to continue to watch it spread its way on through the western half of the United States. So a closer look this afternoon at exactly what's going on out in California. It's a lot of rainfall, heavy rainfall, and we're looking at mountain snow as well. In fact, we could be seeing several feet of mountain snow back into the Sierra Nevadas before all of this is said and done, and several inches of rainfall for the lower elevations. So if you live in this area of the country, especially Central California, we're really going to be looking for the possibility of some flooding this afternoon. You want to be careful on those roadways, check road conditions, especially in the higher elevations if you're going to be commuting at all, and just be very, very careful because it is definitely slick out there. We're also seeing some lake effect snow happening still up into the northeast. We're seeing plenty of it still streaming in from the Great Lakes, of course, for portions of western Michigan, as well as up through Pennsylvania, New York. We're going to see this continue to be the case for you guys as well. In fact, heading into the next couple of days, let's take a look at the snowfall totals. I say couple of days. Let's look at the next 24 hours and notice it's quite a bit, and especially out in the western half of the U.S., we're talking about eastern portions of Idaho, back into Wyoming, and down into the mountainous areas of Colorado. This storm system that's making its way through the west coast today is really going to continue to track off to the east, taking all of that moisture with it, and we're expecting quite a bit of snowfall over the next 24 hours. In fact, check out some of these totals. We're looking at up to 17 inches, 20 inches of snow in these higher elevations, including the Sierra Nevadas. We're looking for somewhere between 25 and 30 inches of snow possible in those highest elevations. We are also going to continue to see plenty of snowfall in this nice belt going right through those northern plains states. We're looking at South Dakota and back into Minnesota as well, and still going to see some of that lake effect snow over the next 24 hours too. Overnight lows will once again be extremely chilly for many of us, with those negative numbers hanging out into Montana, North Dakota, and the rest of the northern plains states. Of course, heading down into the state of Texas and along the Gulf Coast, we're going to see slightly milder conditions, but we will start to see another cold blast of air entering the region by a little bit later on this weekend and heading into next week. Looking ahead into the rest of this afternoon and the overnight hours tonight, most of us going to see pretty quiet conditions. We will see some of that lake effect snow back into western Michigan and back down along the coastal areas of Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. But for the western half of the U.S., we're going to start to see quite a mess extending from California back into Nevada, Utah, even as far east as Colorado and Wyoming. We're going to start to really see all of this moisture spreading to the east as this storm system tracks that way as well. And we're going to start to see a lot of that higher level snowfall and low level rain. So get ready, have those umbrellas handy, because over the next day or so, we're going to continue to watch this system track its way to the east, bringing all of that moisture with it. Now, luckily, we're going to start to see things clear up a little bit for California, but again, it is going to start to make its way into the other portions of the western United States. Remember, you can always get more of your weather information on our Facebook page, as well as Twitter and metloop.com. Thank you very much for watching this afternoon. Stay dry and have a great rest of your day.